In the well-known village of Magodo, there lived a beautiful young girl named Bunmi. Bunmi was a bright and curious girl who lived in a small, quiet village. Her parents, Adedire and Omolola, were simple farmers. They worked hard from dawn till dusk, tending to their crops and animals. Despite their hard work, they could barely make ends meet, but their love for Bunmi was boundless, and they dreamed of a better future for her. Bunmi, my dear, Adedire would say, education is your way out. You must study hard. Omolola nodded, her eyes filled with hope. We will do everything we can to send you to school. And they did. Every morning, Bunmi walked miles to the village school, her worn-out shoes kicking up dust along the path. She loved learning and always came home with a heart full of dreams. Her parents sacrificed everything to buy her books and pay school fees, often going without meals to save money. One sunny afternoon, a luxurious car drove into the village. The villagers gathered around, whispering and pointing. Out stepped Lanre, a wealthy businessman from the city. He was tall, with a commanding presence that made everyone fall silent. Lanre's eyes fell on Bunmi, who was helping her mother at the market. Who is that girl? He asked, intrigued. That's Bunmi, the daughter of Adedire and Omolola, someone replied. Lanre wasted no time. He approached Adedire and Omolola with a proposal that left them stunned. I wish to marry your daughter, he said, offering a hefty sum of money. Adedire and Omolola exchanged worried glances. They knew this was a chance for Bunmi to escape poverty, but they also feared the unknown. After many sleepless nights and tearful discussions, they agreed, hoping Lanre would take good care of their beloved daughter. Bunmi moved to the city with Lanre. His mansion was grand, filled with luxurious furniture and sparkling chandeliers. She had her own room, and servants attended to her every need. But despite the opulence, Bunmi felt a deep loneliness. Lanre was often away on business trips, leaving her alone in the big house. Determined to make the best of her situation, Bunmi continued her studies and made new friends. Yet, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Lanre was secretive, and strange men visited the house late at night. One evening, as she sat by the window, she overheard a conversation that made her blood run cold. It was past midnight when Bunmi heard voices coming from Lanre's study. Curious, she tiptoed down the hallway and pressed her ear against the door. We need to move the goods quickly, a gruff voice said. The authorities are getting suspicious. Lanre's voice replied, calm and commanding. Don't worry, we have everything under control. No one will find out. Bunmi's heart pounded. She realized they were talking about illegal activities. She listened in shock as they discussed smuggling, bribery, and other crimes. Lanre's wealth was built on deceit and harm. Tears filled Bunmi's eyes. She couldn't believe she was married to such a man. She felt trapped, but deep down, she knew she had to do something. Bunmi decided to act. She started gathering evidence, secretly recording conversations and copying documents. It was dangerous, but she was determined to expose Lanre's crimes. With the help of her friends, Bunmi contacted the authorities. She handed over all the evidence she had collected. The police launched an investigation, and soon, Lanre and his associates were arrested. The news shocked the city. Headlines screamed about the downfall of the wealthy businessman and the bravery of his young wife. With Lanre in jail, Bunmi was finally free. She returned to her village, where she was welcomed as a hero. Adedire and Omolola embraced her, tears of pride and relief streaming down their faces. The villagers celebrated her return with a grand feast. Bunmi used some of Lanre's legally obtained money to help her parents and improve the village. She built a new school, ensuring that every child had the opportunity to learn and dream. Bunmi continued her own studies and became a teacher. She shared her story with her students, teaching them the importance of honesty, courage, and standing up for what is right. Bunmi's journey was filled with challenges, but she never gave up. Her bravery and integrity shone through even in the darkest times. Her story taught other parents lesson never to push their daughters into marriage due to poverty or due to the man's wealth. And so, Bunmi lived a life of purpose and fulfillment, always guided by the lessons she had learned. She proved that even the most difficult paths could lead to brighter futures, and her legacy lived on for generations.